Not too long ago, I was sitting with several of my friends, close friends, and then some others who were acquaintances at lunch at a restaurant. The normal discussions were moving along, but one of my very close friends, who knows what makes me tick and knows what ticks me off, started to press my buttons a little bit. Well, it was not a good time for him to press my buttons because there had been some other things that were going on, things that he was not privy to, and he didn't know it when he started pressing the buttons. Finally, the conversation didn't end well when I slammed my hands down on the table and said, "That's it, I'm leaving." And I remember looking back and seeing some of the other people with a look on their face like, "Oh my goodness, that's the pastor, and look at his temper." My friend just kind of shook his head because he knew he had got one over on me. And we even saw each other recently, and he laughed about it. But I have to tell you that it's not cool to lose your cool. It just never is. And yet, it's something that I know I struggle with a lot, because sometimes there are things that can come along depending on whatever is going on in my life at that moment. It's easier for me to lose my cool than it is at other times. And I think it's probably true for you also. We all have times where we feel like we've got to work so hard to maintain our emotional control when things get heated up. And whether things are getting heated up at home, in the boardroom, in the courtroom, if you're an attorney, doesn't matter if it's in the classroom, doesn't matter if it's in your job, in your business, wherever, even in church and certainly in politics, it's important to keep our cool. In fact, from a practical standpoint, if you're in a heated debate, the person that loses their cool first basically loses the argument because nobody can hear your logic anymore. Would it surprise you to know that the Bible talks specifically about keeping your cool when things are heated up? Well, not exactly in that way, but there is one book in the Bible that talks repeatedly about our temper and our tongue. And have you ever noticed how both of those seem to go together? We lose our temper and then our tongue starts rolling and then all bets are off. Well, that's what I'm going to be talking about this coming Sunday here at Community Bible Church. Sunday, September 26th. I'm going to talk about how to keep your cool when things are heating up. We're going to be looking specifically at some verses in the book of Proverbs. Now, this is going to be totally different than what I normally do. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you ahead of time, we're going to be looking at 4 critical keys to keeping your cool when things get heated up. And they're going to be for the book of Proverbs. Now, something you're going to find different that is probably in this email or attached to wherever you are reading this, there will be a link to a Dropbox. It'll look like it's a long link, but it will literally be for the notes that you will be able to take as we follow along. And under each point, the verses will be there. They'll be fill in the blank for you this coming Sunday. So whether you're going to be here in person, we'll provide some copies here in person for you, or whether you're going to be online, you can print them out or follow along. We'd love to have you join us for this. And if you know anybody that struggles with their emotional intelligence, most of us do. If we struggle with their temper, struggle with running their mouth when they shouldn't, this message is for them. You know how I know that? Because this message is for me. And we're going to be talking about it this coming Sunday right here at Community Bible Church. If you're coming in person, you're going to attend in person, we are 1 mile west of I-95, 1 mile east of 441 at the corner of Griffin Road and Southwest 30th Avenue. If not, you can join us online at 11 a.m. for our live stream, and we'll be not only singing and worshiping, but we'll be talking about this key topic, and it seems like it's so important and so necessary, especially today. 4 critical keys to keeping your cool when things get heated up. We'll talk about it this coming Sunday. Make sure you share it with a friend. See you soon.